Good morning from Kazakhstan in my Soviet hotel room. Let me give you a grand tour. So this is a pretty big bedroom actually. My view, see the mountains. It's actually way more traffic here than I anticipated, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe I'm going to go up there today. We'll see. And yeah, some bathroom. And again, another pretty good view toward the mountains in the back. So yeah, plan for today. I'm gonna go find some food, which is challenging enough being vegetarian because there is no veggie food here unless I get Indian again, which I don't want. And then I'm gonna go to a walking street, which is meant to be quite nice, and maybe a designer showroom that I found online that looks really cool. It's actually a brand from Kazakhstan, but they have a shop here, so I think that's going to be my day. And then if I'm up for it in the afternoon, I'm going to head into the mountains and go see the falcon show, which will be cool. But I think I'm going to need a midday nap. So that's all I have to tell you for now, and I will check in later. So I'm just walking through a random park. I've been walking around the streets of today. Don't know what the permissions are about filming in public, so I thought I'd better not. But yeah, it's quite peaceful. I had some coffee, and I also had a vegetarian meal, which was really good. So that's a win because it's going to be very hard to find anything vegetarian here. But yeah, it's a nice little park that I found. I did get lost originally. The taxi dropped me off somewhere really random. So I just walked around the streets as you do. What else did I do? I went to a designer that I found from Kazakhstan, so I went to look at their stuff, which was quite cool, but it's a very small showroom, so I might go to their actual shop in Kazakhstan when I'm there. But yeah, I'm just on my way back to the hotel, and I'll check in there.
Сейчас такой грозный звук у него, да? А вот смотрите, после того, как на площадку пойдет. Все уже моментально меняется.
What's the name?
Murzik.
Muzik?
Murzik.
Muzik.
Oil Murzik. Что? Все? Успокоились? Все?
Cover. So, function of this hood is like a trigger on the gun. Somebody from USA? You?
Yeah, I am.
So you know what trigger is?
A trigger?
Trigger.
A trigger is a gun.
Yes?
You turn the
So
gun on.
everybody in USA know what trigger is.
Say that again, please.
Everybody.
Oh.
So look, how it functions.
You pull it back with your finger.
Yes. If I go hunt and I see animal I want to catch, I take hood off, and falcon see his prey, maybe you, and attacks, be ready. His personal name is Kuja, and Kuja want to be superstar. He's very talented. We teach him every day. And all he learned in last time, he showed you already. He can sit and he can look. For today it's all. But then he will go to school, college, university. His education will grow. Okay? Yes, it's truth. So, and this is the smallest species of owl we have in Kazakhstan. Now we like to show you biggest one. Ah, coming. If bird poop on you, is a good luck. Hold your head like this. Or open your mouth. So a small owl goes to kindergarten, this big one goes to school. And in school, we teach bird come back to us. It's very important because, look, bird sit on the tree. I will not climb to bird. Bird will learn to come back to us.
The eagle show, and now I'm just looking around at the birds.
Они заплатят по-любому.
Ну там, то есть нужно будет билетик взять на это, потому что я не имею права тут уже отдать птичку.
I finally found some local food that is vegetarian. It's exciting. So I got lagman, which is like a noodle dish, but I found a tofu and like fungus one. And menti, which is normally meat, but this one's pumpkin. And it's like little dumplings. So I think they'll be really good. Smells good. and also a random drink, and I have no idea what this is. I don't know. So give that a whirl as well. I think it's pomegranate, but it's actually pretty good. So yeah, got that on today. Went to the falconry or falcon farm, which was good, sort of. But where do I even begin? The drivers here are crazy. So picture a roundabout with 4 lanes, and anyone wanting to turn down a road is in the middle, and anyone want to turn further into the roundabout is on the outside. So just people cutting in front of everyone everywhere, no one getting where they should be. So I spent about 10 minutes just in the roundabout, and then my driver nearly crashed. So that was fun. And then I made it there, and again, no English anywhere, which is fine. This is Google Translate. The guy was saying to me that they release some of the birds back into the wild, and they're the largest or only breeding facility of endangered and rare birds in Central Asia. So I guess there's some good news to the place. Yeah, so watched the show, which was pretty good. Different types of birds of prey, and just a display on how they hunt and things like that. Tourists were interesting. I found that's probably what shocked me the most. So obviously I'm the only one from Australia, New Zealand, anywhere near there. But there was tourists from, I think, Turkey, China, America. So the American woman didn't pick up on the jokes that the main bird guy, the presenter, was taking a dig at America about gun control and things like that, and she was just not figuring that out, which was quite funny. And then she kept standing up, so I couldn't see, had to move around her, but that's kind of typical, yes. But then what surprised me the most was there was a younger girl presenting at one point on horseback. Do I have battery still? Maybe? Yeah. Anyway, so she was on horseback with the golden eagle and right in front of the front row of the crowd, and one guy, who I think was Turkish, just stood up on the front row and put his hand on her leg while she was on the horse with this bird to get a photo, someone to take a photo of him, which is wrong on so many levels. But she didn't say anything about it, but so that was kind of surprising. Yeah, pretty rude. And again, other tourists who don't know where from, just standing up, walking around, getting in the way. The presenters are telling them sit down, but I guess just different levels of, I don't know what you want to call it, politeness, whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to try. I also found this sauce. I have no idea what this is, to go with the manti. It smells like yogurt, so I realised I didn't get any cutlery, and I don't have cutlery with me. So this is going to be, what can I use? I'm just going to get real creative. I've got nothing. Oh, now I've emptied my rubbish from yesterday, so there's nothing there either. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So let's try this dumpling, manti. There's definitely meat in there. It said pumpkin, but there's meat, so I guess this is the part. We knew it was coming. We knew I was gonna end up eating meat somewhere in this journey because vegetarians don't exist here. So we're just gonna go for it. It does taste pretty good. No really strong spices or anything. Just tastes like meat and vegetables in a dumpling. So I think the other one is the lagman I ordered is tofu though. I don't think there's any meat in there, so that's good. I also have no idea what this meat is, so it could be horse. I just won't think about it too much. This is the tofu and black fungus. The lighting's terrible in here, by the way. The noodles, so just mix them together. And the manti. And that's the pomegranate juice. I do not see any meat, which is nice. Just tastes like a Chinese noodle dish. It's pretty good. It's just like wok fried vegetables and noodles. Yeah. So that's my fun review. Will I get through all these meat dumplings? Who knows? I wish they were just pumpkin, to be honest, but yeah. So you know what I should have done is I probably should have taken a Travelan tablet before eating this. But we'll find out the hard way if it's going to agree with me or not. So on that note, I will go and eat, and that's all I have.